Hey guys, no rest for the wicked. We are back in action. I just finished the Behe versus Siglet live set not even 5 minutes ago in real time. I was thinking I was going to have a little break for my throat. No such luck. It is Jabba and Odin. Live round 1 CI7 action here. Trainer Orange, my boy Jabba. Sweet avatar on the top. I love you, Jesus. Usually is a cross, doesn't he? But I love you, Jesus is CyberOdin on the bottom side. Like I said, round 1 pairing. I have no clue if these guys have played each other before. I think Jabba had told me that they have. Don't know what tours, don't know what the outcomes were, but they've got some level of familiarity with each other. As with last year, I did help Jabba build and prep, so I'm familiar with what his team is and what his game plan is here, but for Odin, couldn't tell you. His scouts certainly indicated that he's got certain tendencies, but this is one of those tours where players in general, not just Odin, but players in general are well served to change things up. If you are someone who is known to only play an archetype or two, it would very much benefit you in this tour to switch it up and bring something completely different. It's worth putting the time, practice, effort in. It pays off. It really does in this tour. Man, so I have watched a bunch of clicker games up to this point, but we are going real slow in this one. Gonna have to grab a drink, I think. If this is gonna be the speed, then especially given the state of my throat, given the last live narration, then we certainly might be in for a grind here. We are already, man, on turn 2, we're already killing a minute and a half from the timer. Crazy. Well, I can tell you, and Odin doesn't know this, but I can tell you that it is a max special attack Crocoon on Jabba's end, if that gives you some context, but no way that Odin knows that. And Jabba's response is going to be to just surf the T-Tower. I think that's fine. You don't want to get like focus punched on a Calm Mind turn. If it tries to just stay in and rock slide you don't want to just take the damage for free. I think surf is fine. It's better, like for example, had he Calm Minded here, the Celebi would just be at 100% health and still force you out, so at least this way you get a little bit of chip, because clearly Jabba has to switch. So I think the surf is no problem. And yeah, it's so early and so slow. I mean, Odin's team could still really be anything. We noticed in his scout that he's pretty Jirachi heavy lately. That he's got offensive grasses a lot, Breloom, this kind of Celebi. He's also notoriously, and who knows if that's the case here, but he also historically is a big fan of the Hypno Focus Punch Gengar. Pretty sure this Rachi's fast. I'll have to pull up the team, but oh no. And McMegan and Jester are playing live in real time as well. They just began. I'm supposed to narrate that as well. God, do you want to get crazy? Should I try to live narrate both? I think if I try to live narrate both, I think it's gonna be a mess. I think that instead of one good narration live and one hopefully good not live narration, I think you get basically 2 bad narrations crammed into one. Plus, what would the thumbnail for that video be? It would just be like all 4 of that. Yeah. We're not doing it. That stinks. I wish they had waited, but gotta do what you gotta do. Real-time constraints are a thing. McMegan and Jester just beginning theirs in real time. Ooh, Milotic. Could be a good matchup for Jabba. Milo doesn't threaten Kun at all. You can Toxic it, but who cares? You just rest it away. Now, where it could get awkward is if it has Hypnosis. But given the state of things, given the Celebi at just 28%, man, this actually, like hypothetically right here, let's say Celebi switches in and Jabba catches him with Surf on Sleep Talk and kills it. Game over, I think. Unlucky. But yeah, for real, I mean, it's only a 1 in 3, but I think if he had clicked Surf there, which he has no control over, it's just a 1 in 3 with Sleep Talk. All right, I mean, that's pretty good. The ideal, of course, is hitting it as it comes in, but hitting it the second time is really, really good. I'm surprised that he stays in here. I don't like staying in while seated and getting toxic again. I think that is a mistake, but yeah, I think if Celebi was the plan, I think if Celebi Milo's your defensive core, I think that you have some big boy troubles with Crokun, and I think Jabba's in pretty good shape, well positioned here. Now, Odin does make a nice prediction with the Ice Beam here. He's going to come up just short, though, even with the sand. The Zapdos is pretty bulky. I know the spread, like I said. Jabba's not able to predict a switch, though. Kind of wish he had done something other than Thunderbolt. He must have known that Milotic wasn't going to stay in there. But fair enough. He could have gone for Hidden Power or what have you, but we end up doll on doll, and they're exchanging pretty bad blows, but the Ice Beam, the less bad of the two. This one's a crit, so that helps. And the Psychics are pathetic. The Psychics are 10%, so now Jabba has to decide whether or not the opposing Claydol is going to boom on him. And the answer is apparently no. The answer is click Earthquake and hope that Jabba does something dumb. I think the play there, I think Odin Earthquaked, thinking that Jabba was going to go to Jirachi trying to tank a boom. So it was not a random and awful Earthquake. There was a reason that he did that. I'm fine with the play. It just didn't work out. This is a good play for Odin outmaneuvering Jabba here. However, going to discover that Claydol is faster, and down goes the Milotic. Here comes the reappearance of the Zapdos. Jabba looking good in this game one. However, that's a critical hit. There's an Ice Beam back. Should live a non-critical hit here. Should he stay in and eat it? There's the doll. And gets boomed on. Fair enough. So Odin maneuvered that about as well as he was realistically going to. Jabba all over it, though. Not going to let a DD tar go crazy here. It's not DD. It's some kind of special or mixed tar. Ice Beam would need a crit or a freeze to get him out of that. Doesn't come. And I believe Jabba looks good in this game one, but Zapdos could get there if he were to get unlucky. T-Tar should be a pretty big tool on his side, though. Thunderwave gives Odin some outs. Flamethrower, catch-all for Zapdos and Meta. There is a world where Odin wins this, but he's going to need some luck. But the full power doesn't come, and I think that means Jabba wins game one. Maybe a Gilligros could get there, potentially. Ooh, it is a Gilligros. Flamethrower. Dugtrio is useless now, so this is not quite over. Mash and Death, okay. And Dugtrio's not going to do it. It's close. Could get him with a Gilligros. Ooh, and he's going for a rest. I'm seeing the GGs later, but I'm not actually clear who won. Meteor Mash and an attack raise. Well, he gets him with Surf there, so one more Surf or one more hit from anything will do it, but it's got to be a little scary. Jabba's probably sweating right now. CM ain't it. Did Odin win? Did Odin come back in this game? Jabba's probably pretty steamy if Odin somehow came back in this game. Jirachi should survive here and kill it with Thunderbolt. I'm not sure that Jabba would be GGing if he got crit here. Whew. Sigh of relief for Jabba, I'm sure. His heart probably beating out of his chest in real life. Odin made the damn comeback at the end. Odin played well, too. He outmaneuvered Jabba a couple times there, but I think Jabba just had a flat-out good matchup, and I think that means our prep was good. The team certainly seems good, but man, Odin made it scary and interesting at the end there. And in real time, they've already started game two. Let's certainly not miss that. Where do we begin? Let's go to turn one and switch the sides for continuity. Odin on the bottom. Jabba on the top. Lead Jirachi has been a trend for Odin recently. Something that we noticed is that it is often, he likes to lead with Astarachi, or I guess, sometimes it's Body Slam, sometimes it's Toxic, but it's usually Body Slam, so we noticed in our scouting, he likes to lead with Body Slam, Fire Punch, Body Slam, Fire Punch, Wish, Protect, Jirachi, which is a weird lead, but we noticed that it's something that Odin likes to do. Jabba and I definitely went over this privately when we were discussing the matchup, so he's absolutely aware that that's what it could be. And yeah, and he's playing accordingly. Looks like a pretty offensive team. This is a weird team building quirk of Odin. So he puts that Rachi as the lead, which is like a very, very defensive Pokemon. Whereas the rest of the team, Cloyster and other Mons, are probably going to be very, very offensive. Rapid Spin and CM, little greedy. I know that Jabba's got a Bliss in the back, so maybe he's not too worried about it, but like, you don't want to give the Coon free CMs ever, ever, ever. Got to be a little bit nervous about that. Here comes the second CM. Jabba's in good shape if he survives the Coon here. Yeah, looks like he's content to basically trade. He thinks the spikes are the way to go. And there comes the Bliss. Oh, I don't like fuck nice. He either got some nice piece of hacks or he was on the bad end of some piece of hacks. Did he get out-predicted? I don't know. He's going to try to blow it away. Maybe the fuck nice right now is Crocoon kills Skarm. That would not be so fuck nice for Jabba. No, he roars away Cloyster, or roars in Cloyster, rather. I have to know what the fuck nice is. The anticipation's killing me. Rapid Spin from Cloyster there. Maybe that was the fuck nice, getting rid of the spikes. Not happy about that. Nope, still haven't seen the fuck nice. Moltres against Jirachi could be fuck nice. I've got to know. Still haven't seen it. What's fucking nice? I have to know. I have to know. Here comes Skarm. Ooh, a Zard. Oh, does he get his Bliss beat up? Is that what's nice? Moltres. Sub. Sure. Belly drum and roar? Question mark. I think we actually cut roar from this Moltres. God, I got it. How far ahead of us are they in real time, man? I saw fuck nice like 3 minutes ago, but I still don't know why. Ooh, hidden power. I don't know about all that. Focus punch on Bliss. Okay, fair enough. So he was giving Odin a genuine compliment for the prediction. Man, wasn't sure. And Fire Blast gets him as well. So Jabba not looking so hot in this game now. Certainly not over, but Odin certainly ahead. Focus Punch trying to do some damage. And he gets a crit. So Suicune taking 50% there. Over to Skarm on what is a still sleeping Suicune, who has not shown Sleep Talk. What has he shown? Calm Mind Surf Rest. Probably just Roar is the last. Could be Ice Beam, but probably just Roar. Spikes reestablished. Surf, 40%. And Roar drags out Charizard again. Kind of a problem. Here comes Swampert. Fire Blast not an issue, but last move HP Grass probable. That would be an issue. Yep. Not looking great for the home team. If Jabba's the home team. Here comes Flygon. Flamethrower. Not going to do it without a burn. Skarm trying to come in on EQ. Does so successfully. But Odin looking pretty good to send us to a Game 3. There's Blast. And he's going to drag out the last poke T-Tower. So full team revealed for Odin. I believe this team exactly, or something very similar to it, but it might be the exact team, was in his scout. So I think this is something that Jabba is probably aware of and prepared for. And he does sneak Moltres in on EQ, but he's going to need a lot of luck and a lot of catching up in this game. He does manage to kill the tower and get on the board, but probably too little too late unless Offstar goes insane here. Oh, T-Tower on sub is rough. T-Tower on sub is rough. Gonna have to pop the sub. He at least doesn't miss Rock Slide. And there's Focus Punch. So Offstar here is going to have to go bananas. Here comes Rachi. And there's a Surf. Not going to do it. That is the one issue. Offstar could kill everything here other than the Jirachi. He goes to Moltres here and he says GG. It's GG rather than GG's. Probably going to Game 3, I think. And he goes balls to the walls with Overheat. But it comes up short. And I believe Odin is going to take this one and send us to Game 3. Starmie here, if it freezes the Jirachi can BS him out here, but he's going to need to freeze the Jirachi or he can't win. Everything else he can kill. Cloyster would die to Thunderbolt. Flygon would die to Ice Beam. Charizard would die to Surf. He's going to need a freeze here. It's the only out. Don't know why we're surfing. I don't think a crit is even good enough. He needs an Ice Beam freeze. Gotta play for it. Yeah, Surf would not have been good enough. That is not the correct play. Gotta play to your outs. Gotta click Ice Beam. So minor boo-boo for Jabba at the end, but it doesn't matter unless he were to find the 10% freeze there. Doesn't give himself the chance by not going for it. And Odin is going to send us to a Game 3 that I don't believe has actually begun yet. And like I said, I don't want to check in on it and get us off track, but I do believe that Jester is playing as well. Oh. And now I got Jabba talking to me on Discord. Excellent. You do still have a Game 3 to play. Jabba not happy with the way that he played that second game. Hopefully he's happy with the way that he plays the third game. And it looks like Jester and Roro have moved to Game 2 as well. No clue who won Game 1 or how, but they're on to their second game. I'll be narrating that probably soon after this. And we wait. And here is the third game. Titar on Titar, switch sides for continuity. Jabba on the top, Odin on the bottom. Good luck, have fun, bro. What a friendly guy Odin is. He really is. Really nice guy. Very likable. I don't know if anybody really dislikes Odin. I think he's actually quite well liked within the community. Some people think he's a bit of a goofball, which is fair, but no, it's just because he doesn't speak perfect English. But like the way that he communicates tends to be a lot of love, a lot of friendliness. I like Odin. Jabba likes Odin. Everybody likes Odin. Alright, so Jabba switches and he finds an Earthquake from the opposing Tar, and that is clearly a non-choice banded Earthquake. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Not a good start for Jabba. Odin outpredicts him by focus punching, and he gets a crit. Not the way that Jabba wants to start his Game 3. Both outpredicted and unlucky. Not the start that Jabba's hoping for. So some kind of presumably BKC Tar, strictly physical Tar. Salamence, Jabba could outpredict. Ice Beam! Oh! Jabba with a chance to get it back. Not able to pull the trigger, but man, that would have been a play. Dragon Claw, so presumably a mixed Mence here for Odin, which is a poke that I know that this team is on the weak side to, so I think Jabba not in a fantastic place right now. I think that the team that we brought is kind of weak to begin with to mixed Mence, which is something, my fault, because I'm the one who built it, but we talked about it. And then on the flip side of that, I think that Odin has both outplayed and gotten some luck in the early stages of this game. So Swampert got to take a nap. Fair enough. There is S-Toss. Jabba looking for some relief in the form of full powers, but they haven't come just yet. Salamence in. And we're going to kill a Sleep Turn. Fair enough. Not all Salamence carry HP Grass, but I don't know that I'd be too privy to finding out. I don't know that I like this switch, though, because a lot of the time, he's just going to click Dragon Claw as the neutral move. I don't know about that switch. Jabba, I think, playing a little scared, but I think the reason that he went to Salamence there is because he was worried that Odin was going to try to Brick Break into the Bliss. But I think he overthought it because the obvious and generically safe neutral move is just to click Dragon Claw there, which is not a good outcome for Jabba. So I think Jabba's really behind right now. Game 3, not his finest hour. Combo of bad luck and the mixed Mence being difficult. Fire Blast not ideal. And there is a Leech Seed. We'll see. Jabba is very capable, but gonna need some stuff to come back in this one. Alright, well, start with a little bit of a something. He out-predicts Odin on that turn. Gets an S-toss off to disrupt Focus Punch. Here we go again. And it's a switch to Swampert, who I think has killed the one sleep turn. Yep. Focus Punch coming down. Gonna have to eat it. Takes it to the face. 35%. Swampert due to wake up. See how T-Tower wants to proceed. Ice Beam! Yes! There we go. Making plays. Making plays. Gets the mixed vents with Ice Beam, and all of a sudden, we'll see. Hydro Pump there nails the Magneton, doesn't kill it. I know that it has HP Grass. And Odin does check for it. Celebi comes in, can get a recover off if it would like here, which I think is a splendid idea. And sure, T-Wave comes down, but like, that's fine. Jabba's stabilizing a little bit, but with, man, throwing the mixed vents, he's going to be kicking himself for that. I think he's going to have a difficult time winning now. It's probably going to come down to the Curse Pert, or that. Huge critical hit for Jabba. Blissey going down. Good damage roll against a modest Bliss. A huge crit there. Oh, I'm seeing the GGs. How is it GGs already? How is it GGs already? How far ahead of us are they in real time? Man, this game looks like it's so far from over. And Jabba's not blowing up my PMs. Oh my god, he's so bad. What the fuck? I have to know. I have to know what happened. I can't believe it's GG's. Earthquake coming down. Oh, man. Oh, well, there we go. Now I'm getting PMs from Jabba. Now I think I know what happened. Hidden Power coming down on Celebi. Hidden Power coming back. It looks really close in the real game. Starmie. Looks like something that should be walled by Bliss. Right. Oh, man. Earthquake, sure. Met with an S-toss. Non-crit should not be able to kill Blissey here. Focus Punch. Not predicted. And a crit. Rutro Raggy. That would have been a big opportunity for a seismic toss, but Odin has outpredicted Jabba at a couple times here. There's an Earthquake. I think the GG might not be the way the home team wants. Earthquake again. Swampert versus the world. 5%. Oh boy. Swampert versus the world here. Hydro Pump. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance for Jabba. Got to dodge Hydro Pumps and bad luck and such, but stranger things have happened. He's going to have to wake up and rest again. Here comes Rachi. If that's an HP Grass Rachi, we're done here. CM. Sleep. I mean, even Psychic is a problem here. But nope, it is just HP Grass. Don't know why we bothered Calm Minding. You could just click HP Grass twice. But either way, the outcome is the same. Another on-paper upset as far as our predictions are concerned. It is I Love You, Jesus. CyberOdin 2-1 over my boy, Jabba the Griffin. Based on the PMs, which I'm going to keep private, I think Jabba is not thrilled with his play. He wasn't happy with his play in Game 2, and he seems also unhappy with his play in Game 3. Makes sense, because those are the games that he lost, but it felt like a winnable set. It felt like a close set. Game 1 was close. 2% Rachi, last man standing. This one, I guess, was the least close, but it was closer than it looked because, like I said, Starmie just kills everything. Cloyster, Flygon, and Charizard from here, so it really just comes down to the one-on-one between Starmie and Jirachi. We didn't go for Ice Beam and play for the Freeze, which I think is a mistake, but 90% of the time, it wouldn't have mattered. And then, yeah, this game was back and forth, but there's a little bit of luck, but Odin did outplay Jabba on a couple crucial turns. Jabba didn't play like crap, didn't get utterly outplayed and made to look like a fool, but there were one or two critical turns where Odin played a little better, and when the game is really close and really tight like this, those things matter. CyberOdin, your winner, 2-1. Yet another predictions upset. It's been real, guys. Stay tuned. Hell of a CI we've got here. Like button, and I'll see you in the next battle.